Well, we're watching the comedy sci-fi series Red Dwarf here on public television. 3 hours of this today, 3 hours tomorrow. If you're a fan of this series, we hope that you're enjoying it and that you'll stay with it. I really like the character Cat. He's got like all the moves of James Brown, you know, all those things. And I bet James Brown would like to have like some of his moves, like the one about disappearing through the wall. Anyway, if you enjoy this series, we hope that you'll participate by giving us a call today. I was looking at some of the original press materials about this show, and it says this contains mature, offbeat humor, which some people may find offensive, and I bet that's why you're watching. We have a really special thing for you this afternoon. If you will call and become a subscriber to public television today, this afternoon only, we're going to give you something very special. My friend Dave here has the Red Dwarf t-shirt on, and if you'll subscribe at the $40 individual level, we'll send you an extra large 100% all cotton t-shirt. If you subscribe at the $70 family level, we'll send you two. And the only place you can get this is today and tomorrow here on Channel 9. You can't get this in a store, or you can't write away for it. You have to become a subscriber at the $40 or $70 level today. So pick the number on your screen that's appropriate for your area and call and get yourself a Red Dwarf t-shirt. Thanks.
I think Dave needs some arms there, Gare. But he's got a great shirt on, and remember, you can get that by calling. We're going to give you some phone numbers here in Seattle. It's a local call, 728-9000. In Vancouver, BC, 683-9229. Those are both local numbers. And anywhere where you're watching us, Channel 9, you can reach us either our Vancouver office or down here in Seattle at 1-800-688-0900. We want to hear from you. It's very easy to call Channel 9. All you do is call one of those numbers. A volunteer will say, "Hi, Channel 9," or whatever. We have great volunteers here, by the way, and they'll ask you things like your name and address, how much you can afford, how much you'd like to give to Channel 9, and you see some of those categories behind me, everywhere from $20 for limited income people up to $1,000 if you like, but a whole bunch of them in between. We'll send you some special premiums along with some of those levels, and they'll ask if you want to charge it on a Visa or MasterCard, a whole bunch of easy things that we'll do, and we'll take care of it. We'll ask you all the questions. You don't have to think of anything, you don't have to be creative, but the idea is that you're supporting public TV in this way. Also, today and tomorrow, since we're airing Red Dwarf, we want to know what kind of support Red Dwarf gets so that we know to acquire, to purchase, to buy more programming like this. So if this is the kind of thing you want to see more of on Channel 9, I suggest you give us a call today. You're doing yourself lots of good by doing it. So give us a call. We're going over to Ladia. Gary.
Hey, anybody. I have a really special thing to tell you about. The Over Washington video, you may have seen this offered. This is not quite the view from the Red Dwarf from space, but it's pretty high up and it's pretty spectacular. Over Washington is a project that was created by Channel 9 and Seafirst, and it's an incredibly beautiful hour-long video of the state of Washington from the air. You've probably all driven all over Washington and you've sailed all over Washington, but until you've seen the state from the air, you really haven't seen it all, and believe me, this tape has it all. If you subscribe at the $70 level, you could get the two t-shirts, or if you'd prefer, we'll send you this video of Over Washington. There's also a terrific book, but whatever you do, the books, the t-shirts, whatever, just make the call today and become a Channel 9 subscriber. Thanks.
If you were a subscriber now to Channel 9, you'd be receiving the KCTS magazine every month, 12 issues, once a month for a year. This magazine is made specifically to help our viewers and subscribers get more out of the programming here at Channel 9. I'll tell you a few things about it. Inside here, you'll find comprehensive program listings. You'll find features about upcoming movies, plays, special events. Red Dwarf was featured in this September issue. You'd have known about that if you were a subscriber to Channel 9. Give us a call. You'll get this magazine once a month, 12 months. You can't beat it for knowing what's coming on. It'll sit on your table right there next to your TV guide. Give us a call. Our volunteers, Donna, and the rest of them are here waiting for you. Give us a call. Pledge your support to Channel 9 and to our quality programming. Thank you. Now, back to Leela.
Thanks, Lydia. Dave's over here, my boyfriend. He and I are waiting for your phone call. While we're doing that, oh, sorry, Dave. While you're doing that, let me tell you, it works really well if you call and subscribe with a credit card. If you've got a credit card, a Visa or MasterCharge, American Express, makes it a lot easier to subscribe to Channel 9 because, you know, we don't have to bill you. You just get rid of the whole procedure on the telephone. Also saves Channel 9 quite a bit of time and money, which means better programming for you. Right, Dave? And all of that money goes into programming instead of processing fees. Again, Dave wants to remind you that the shirt that he's wearing, there we go, this lovely shirt, which is only available today and tomorrow with your Channel 9 phone call. Really, honest, you can't get it anywhere else. You can get by subscribing to Channel 9 at the $40 level, and we'll send you 2 of them if you subscribe for $70. And all of them, again, are 100% cotton, which is wonderful and feels good next to you now and in the future. And all of them are in size extra large only, which is very hip these days. You roll up the sleeves and you wear it big. That's what we all want to be doing. They're gray with the red logo, as you can see, and Dave wears his constantly. So let's go back over to Gary, who has a couple more words.
If you're a follower of the Red Dwarf, you know that occasionally it kind of slips sideways into a parallel universe where everything is reversed, including the sexes. And if that was the case today and you looked at our phone bank, all of these women from Alpha Delta Kappa, the teacher's honorary, and the Victorian guest house would all be lovely men instead of lovely women. And I'm not sure what that means, but I hope that you'll call these people and tell them that you want to be a subscriber at hopefully that $70 family level. This is certainly a family television. This is the kind of thing that you could certainly sit down and watch with your kids. That's a really important thing here at public television. We feel like the programs that are on here are things that you can feel okay about coming into your house 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. It's television that you can feel good about your kids watching even when you're not with them. And if that's a resource that you're really pleased to have, we hope that you'll continue to support it. The only way that public television happens is this kind of two-way participation by all of you and the people here in the studio who take these calls and the people who work for Channel 9 and make programming. So if you're in particular a fan of this kind of stuff, sci-fi, Britcom, these kinds of programs, the way that you really show us that they're important to you is with a subscription. So stay with us. We've got several more episodes, 4 more episodes of The Red Dwarf this afternoon. We hope you enjoy it. Here is 103.
If you prefer to mail in your subscription now, here's how to do it. In Washington, mail your check to KCTS 9, 401 Mercer Street, Seattle, Washington, 98109. In British Columbia, the address is Pacific Coast Public Television Association, Box 430, Station A, Vancouver, BC, V6C 2N2.
Visit the rapidly shrinking domain of one of the last remaining symbols of the Wild West. Robert Redford narrates this encore look at efforts to protect the dwindling territory of the grizzly. Saturday, September 16th at 7.
That's cute. We'll be back to another episode of Red Dwarf in just a couple minutes, but we're taking a break in the studio to give you an opportunity to join Channel 9 and make sure you see more Red Dwarf type shows on Channel 9. So give us a call. In just a minute, Gary's going to tell us about a wonderful premium that Red Dwarf fans are going to want along with your subscription. But you probably know what it is. I'm not going to tell you what it is, something you wear, but he'll tell you about it. He'll show it to you in just a second. Give us a call and we'll sign you up to get that special premium. The important thing is that you're supporting Channel 9. We're running Red Dwarf, all 12 episodes, today and tomorrow afternoon, and that's just for you because people who watch Red Dwarf begged us to run them again. So running them all in one clump because, frankly, you people are kind of crazy. No, just kidding. Because Red Dwarf fans are pretty fanatic. We know that they can watch one after another after another. It's probably what you're doing today. I met somebody the other day, and when he heard I was from Channel 9, first thing he said was, Red Dwarf, Saturday and Sunday. And I didn't know what he was talking about, but it's true, we are running these. And now I know because I'm here. So join us at Channel 9. The important thing is that we can't bring you series like Red Dwarf unless you pay for them. You pay for them through subscriptions. You can take out a subscription by calling us right now at Channel 9. So look at those numbers on the screen and give us a call, and Gary's going to tell you about the special Red Dwarf Premium that we'll send you.
Did Leela call me a smeghead? What does that mean? I don't know. If you're a fan of Red Dwarf, you probably know everything there is to know about this. Well, what you should know is that today and tomorrow only during this Red Dwarf Marathon, you can get a Red Dwarf t-shirt. This is about what it looks like. They're all extra large, very hip. You know, the oversized look is very big this year. So 100% cotton, extra large t-shirt. If you'll call and subscribe at the $40 level right now, there's a whole studio full of people ready to take your call. And if you call and subscribe at the $70 family level, we'll send you 2 of these t-shirts. This is available no place else. You can't get it in a store. You can't write away for it. You can't even write to the Red Dwarf people. Only here on KCTS 9 today and tomorrow during the all 12 episodes of the Red Dwarf. If you're a fan of this series, you'll want the t-shirt, so call now. Thanks.
And when you pick up that phone and call, consider using your credit card and charging it. That saves us a lot of money here on Channel 9. Saves us money in postage, handling, all sorts of fees inside of the station, paper, personnel, everything cuts way back when you use your charge card and charge your subscription here at Channel 9. It's more convenient for you. Call, subscribe at the level that works for your income, and consider using your charge card. Makes it a lot easier for us to put more money towards that quality programming. We won't have to use a stamp to mail that to you. We can put it straight towards the TV. We're going to go back now over to Leela. She's going to give you a little more. Give us a call. Thank you.
Speaking of stamps, lady, I'm wondering how much postage it takes when we send out these Over Washington books. They are really hefty. This is the Over Washington book that we'll send you with a $100 subscription if you'd like to get it. It's a beautiful, big, heavy volume of gorgeous photography of Washington State and text by Murray Morgan, wonderful historian. And we'll send you an Over Washington videotape with a $70 subscription, or with a $70 subscription, of course, we'll send you a couple of those Red Dwarf t-shirts, things you're going to be seeing all over British Columbia and Washington State soon. Here's some of that video. Let's look at it now, and this is what we'll send you, this gorgeous 1-hour videotape with a $70 subscription. You know, if you like this photography a lot, we'll send you both the book and the video with a $140 subscription. So if you'd like to do that, you might exercise that option when you call. In any case, just call us right now at Channel 9, because Red Dwarf fans, we're here for you today. We're here for you tomorrow. Nobody else is going to watch Channel 9 except Red Dwarf fans, because that's the only programming we're running. We're doing it for you. You asked for it. Lots of people asked for more Red Dwarf, so we're bringing it back. We're going to another episode in just a minute, but first, a few more words from Gary.
Getting lots of calls here in the studio. This is the kind of show that kind of generates some interesting conversations between the telephone volunteers and you people calling in. Here's a subscription from a guy who used to be a subscriber at the PBS station in Spokane, and now he's moved up to Nanaimo, BC, and he's called and subscribed, and he's getting a t-shirt at $40. We hope that you'll call one of our volunteers here in the studios in Seattle today. The Lake Washington School District chapter of Alpha Delta Kappa is here. That's a teacher's honorary. We also have people from the Victorian Guest House. That's a place in Seattle by Green Lake. And up in Vancouver, BC, we have the people from Sons of Scotland Benevolent Society at the Robson Square Media Center. So we thank all of those people very much, and we thank you for calling. Thank you very much.
Let's take a moment here and talk corporate match. What does that mean to us here at Channel 9 and to you there at home? That means that if you work for one of the corporations on this board, or perhaps go to your personnel office and ask if your corporation matches donations to public television stations like Channel 9. If that is the case, then your $40 or $70 or even more donation could be doubled, even tripled. That means you will be responsible for putting more money towards the quality programming here on Channel 9. Give us a call here in Seattle at 728-9000 or in Vancouver, Canada at 683-9229. Our toll-free number is 1-800-688-0900. Call one of those numbers that's appropriate for your area. Hopefully you work for a corporation that does a matching program, one that is going to double or triple your donation here to Channel 9. Go to the phones right now and give us a call. Now back to Leila for a moment.
You ever see people, this is the way I wear my t-shirt sleeves, rolled up at the ends, and Dave has just rolled his up just on this one. I think it's a very hip thing to do. Remember, when you get a Red Dwarf t-shirt with your $40 subscription, you'll be looking just like Dave, and it's 100% cotton, the one that we'll send you. The size that we will be sending you is much bigger than the one Dave's wearing here today. It's actually an extra large, and I like extra large t-shirts because you can wear them belted, you can wear the sleeves rolled up, you can wear them as night shirts, you can give them to extra large people, but it's just very fashionable to wear great big t-shirts, so that's what we'll be sending out. Anyway, you can only get that here at Channel 9, as Gary's been telling you. Only at Channel 9. So you might want to call right now, because only today and tomorrow with the Red Dwarf Marathon is when we will be offering these t-shirts. Can't get them anywhere else. And Dave is in a time warp, otherwise he'd be telling you exactly the same thing. I think we're going back over to Gary now.
Leila and Dave are quite a handsome couple there, kind of a vision in pads. I like that, Leila. If you're a fan of this series, you may want to know that the BBC has commissioned 6 new episodes of this. Public television so far hasn't been able to acquire these. But if you're a fan of this series, you've liked seeing it, we've gotten a lot of calls about it. The way that you show us that you'd like those future episodes is with a subscription. If you just take the time to go over to the phone and make that call today, people here in our programming department are going to know when maybe the opportunity comes up to buy the next 6 episodes of this, that we'll be able to do it. But it really doesn't do any good just to kind of make a call. You need to make a subscription call. That's sort of your vote with some oomph behind it. So if you're a fan of the series and you'd like to see the rest of them, go to the phone, call a volunteer, say, I want to be a subscriber, and get yourself a t-shirt at the same time. Thanks.
So, Dave, what do you think about all this? Dave is we are forming, as Gary says, a relationship. We're going to be together a couple more hours this afternoon, which makes me very happy. And as Gary says, we both like to wear shoulder pads. It's mostly what I like about Dave is the kind of shoulder pads he wears. Anyway, beautiful t-shirt, seriously. We'll rip it off, Dave, and send it to you if you subscribe today at the $40 or $70 level. We can send you 2 of them with a $70 subscription. So, hey, what an offer. You might want to do that. I think a lot of people are doing that because their phones have been ringing an awful lot during this break, and that's just terrific. We're going to go back in just about a minute to another episode of Red Dwarf, because that's the other thing that you're wanting. You're probably calling, you're saying, okay, I subscribed already, let me see the next episode. So yes, we will do that. Let me give you the phone numbers one more time. In Seattle, 728-9000. In Vancouver, 683-9229. And toll free, wherever you are, 1-800-688-0900. So give us a call. We want to talk to you. We're going back into more Red Dwarf, and we'll see you in a half hour. Right, Dave?
If you prefer to mail in your subscription now, here's how to do it. In Washington, mail your check to KCTS 9, 401 Mercer Street, Seattle, Washington, 98109. In British Columbia, the address is Pacific Coast Public Television Association, Box 430, Station A, Vancouver, BC, V6C 2N2.
local production and broadcast for this evening is made possible by a grant from Greenbaum Home Furnishings, Bellevue, Washington. Don't miss this news special starring author Tom Peters. He traverses the country exposing organizations that are making great strides in productivity through enlightened management style. Learn his road to success, Saturday, September 16th at 8.
A different feeling. Those of you who are fans of the Red Dwarf, this is the time to call. We're asking you to become subscribers of Channel 9 Public Television today, and it's a really good time to do it because we have a special premium offer for those of you who are fans of the series, and we'll tell you a little bit more about that later. It's a very simple thing. You go to the phone, pick the phone number that's appropriate to your area. In Seattle, call 728-9000. If you're up in Vancouver, call 683-9229, and a toll-free number, 1-800-688-0900. Pick the category that applies to you. We hope it's that $40 category because you'll get something for that. And now here's our Red Dwarf fashion correspondent, Leila Gorman.
Yeah, we're modeling T-shirts over here. At least Dave is. He's on the phone right now, so he can't talk to you, but I can. And while he's there, he can't hear a thing I'm saying anyway. I'd like to point out what Dave is wearing. It's the Red Dwarf T-shirt that you can only get here on Channel 9. You can only get it today and tomorrow on Channel 9 during the Red Dwarf Marathon. Now, can you see all the features of this shirt? It's 100% cotton. The one that we'll send you is bigger than this one. It'll be an extra large. So no matter what size you are, extra large is what you'll be getting. Now, that phone is making a little bit of a noise. Dave, I'm sorry, but would you mind cooling it? Anyway, he can get another call later. Thank you so much. Our lovely telephone model has been helping us there. Anyway, this shirt we'll send to you with a $40 subscription to Channel 9, and you can get one, and of course you can support Channel 9 at the same time by calling us right now. Right, Dave? Yep. Right now, call us at Channel 9 and talk to one of our fantastic volunteers and say that you're a Red Dwarf fan, you want to subscribe to Channel 9, or you want to renew your subscription, like my dear friend Bryson, who called a few minutes ago, and we'll send you this T-shirt. Now, even if you're already a subscriber, you can renew. We'll just tack the subscription onto the end of the next one, charge it with a credit card. It's a very easy way to run the whole thing. In any case, it gets you this shirt, it gets you a subscription to Channel 9, and it gets some more programming on Channel 9 like you like. Let's go over to Ladia next. Ladia?
Yes, Ladia. In addition to that fantastic Red Dwarf T-shirt that Leila and Dave were just telling you about, your subscription to Channel 9 gets you a copy of KCTS Magazine once a month for a year. That's 12 full issues of KCTS Magazine. And we put this together especially for our subscribers. It is the most comprehensive source of program information and scheduling information about Channel 9. You get our entire 24-hour schedule in here. There's nowhere else you're going to get that but through subscribing to KCTS and getting our magazine once a month. In addition to our 24-hour schedule and the program listings that come with it, you're going to get some look at upcoming programming. You'll get feature articles. There are all sorts of little tidbits in there. It's a wonderful crossword puzzle that I like personally. I think that subscribing to Channel 9 is worth the magazine alone, at whatever level it is right for you. But you also get that fantastic Red Dwarf T-shirt if you call right now and subscribe. Go to your phones. Thank you.
Some of you sometimes have a little trouble reading the numbers. In Seattle, call 728-9000. In Vancouver, it's 683-9229. And anywhere else, you can call toll-free, 1-800-688-0900. If you call the number in your area, there'll be a volunteer operator who will be very glad to help you and make it very easy for you to become a subscriber here at KCTS. You know, from up in space, the state of Washington looks probably very, very small, but from an airplane, it's spectacular. It's beautiful. And we have this video over Washington that was produced by KCTS with help from Seafirst. And we'll send you this 1-hour video aerial views of the state of Washington. It has beautiful music and sound effects that go with it. If you want to be a subscriber at the $70 level, we'll send that. You could also get the 2 T-shirts instead. You can have a choice there where, as you can see, we're really trying to persuade you in any way we can to be a subscriber to Channel 9. If it's the video that turns you on or the T-shirts, whatever it takes, The important thing is to become a subscriber. That's what makes public television work. So go to the phone and make that call right now. Thank you.
If you were here, you'd be having as much fun in the studio right now as our volunteers are. These people behind me are from two groups. Some are from the Victorian Guest House. It's a pretty, pretty guest house in Seattle, right by Green Lake. And the big bulk of the people in the studio are from the teachers' honorary sorority called Alpha Delta Kappa, and they're from the Lake Washington School District chapter. And in Vancouver, we've got a whole slew of people answering phones that belong to the Sons of Scotland Benevolent Society. And all those people are sharing their benevolence with us today at Channel 9 and with you. They're enabling you to sign up as Red Dwarf fans and become a Channel 9 subscriber. So go ahead and join that group. You're almost in the studio. If you give us a call, you join in on the fun. And let's go now to a preview of some fantastic programming that's coming up just after Red Dwarf tonight.
The grizzly remains for many the finest, grandest animal native to this continent. Untamed, strong, and yet a victim of a wrongful image. Neither teddy bear nor terrifying monster, the misunderstood grizzly is threatened by man. Will he survive? Find out when Robert Redford narrates Grizzly and Man, Uneasy Truths, the next National Audubon Society special.
I'm very upset to see, Dave, that you have a little bit of lipstick over here, lipstick on your chest, and that means you've been seeing somebody else. However, I will still talk about your T-shirt to these nice people. Dave's T-shirt, again, is the premium that we'll send you today if you like. The Red Dwarf T-shirt modeled by our lovely crew member, Dave, today, and the only place you can get this T-shirt is at Channel 9. The only place you can get it. So give us a call, because only today and tomorrow during the Red Dwarf Marathon will we be able to offer you a shirt just like Dave's. No other place, no other time. Give us a call.
Maybe it's time for us to stop for just a moment and say thank you. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for answering our calls for support here at Channel 9. It would be very easy for you just to turn us off and let someone else carry the ball on this, but you're not doing that. You're calling in, you're pledging your support, and your support is not only going towards Red Dwarf, but it's going towards all the programming we have here on Channel 9. We really appreciate that. We pledge something back to you in return for your money. We pledge that we will try as hard as we can and continue as hard as we can to put on the finest in quality programming here at Channel 9. It's your station. You call. We thank you for that. And now back to Gary.
Thanks, lady. Well, you can get those great Red Dwarf T-shirts. I wish we could get those red hats, too. Don't you like the hat with the arrow through it? You know, the Red Dwarf series generated more mail and phone calls than anything we've run for the last couple of years, people asking to have the series repeated. So today and tomorrow, this Red Dwarf Marathon is going on, and it's directly in response to viewer calls and letters. And one more thing, if you're a fan of this and you want this kind of series, and maybe even the 6 new episodes of this series that have recently been made, if you want us to buy those, the way you do it is with a subscription call. A call that says, yeah, I like this, isn't enough. We need the call that says, I like this a lot and I want to be a subscriber. So if you're a fan and you want this series to be seen again and the next 6 episodes, stay with us, make the call, and we'll see you again in about half an hour.
If you prefer to mail in your subscription now, here's how to do it. In Washington, mail your check to KCTS 9, 401 Mercer Street, Seattle, Washington, 98109. In British Columbia, the address is Pacific Coast Public Television Association, Box 430, Station A, Vancouver, BC, V6C 2N2.
Don't go away because we'll be watching and listening to another episode of Red Dwarf in just a couple minutes. Hi, I'm Leela Gorman, Channel 9 studio with a whole bunch of friends here waiting to take a phone call from you. If you'd like to talk to us and join up as a Channel 9 subscriber and support Red Dwarf and cast your vote for seeing a lot more of it here on Channel 9, and this is a good time to do it. Oxygen is for losers. I love that line. I'm going to be using it the rest of my life. Give us a call here, 728-9000 in Seattle, in Vancouver, 683-9229, and toll free from wherever you're watching us, 1-800-688-0900. We're giving you Red Dwarf fans a very special treat, special present, because you asked for it today. We're running all 12 episodes of Red Dwarf back-to-back, almost back-to-back, with a couple of intermissions from us guys here in the studio. So it's our present to you. We hope that you'll return in kind by giving us a call and saying, yes, I want to support Channel 9. Yes, I like this programming. Yes, 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 more Red Dwarf. We'll be seeing a lot more of this kind of programming coming up. And we want to know that you support it, that this is what you want to see. So give us a call. And there's some of our volunteers right now. They're here for one reason only, and that's to support Channel 9 programming. They're not doing it to entertain themselves. They're doing it for you. They're doing it for you. They're doing their part by sitting here, answering the phones. We're here today, and we're doing it for our viewers. And if you watch Channel 9, you are one of our viewers. That's why we're here. That's why the station is here. So if you want to participate, give us a call. We're going over to our very special model today, Ladia Bailey.
Ladia Bailey and Dave Lister here modeling these wonderful 100% all cotton t-shirts that you can get for subscribing to Channel 9 today. Let me mention that this is not the extra large that these come in. These beautiful 100% t-shirts, right, Dave? 100% cotton t-shirts come in extra large only. At the $40 level, we will send you one. At the $70 level, we will send you two. Give us a call here at Channel 9. They feel wonderful. Looked in the mirror, and Dave looked at me. He said they were great. I think they're fantastic. You can only get them here at Channel 9 when you call in today and subscribe. Thank you very much.
Well, as Ladia and her friend have told you, you could get two of those T-shirts for a $70 subscription here today. If you also happen to work for one of our corporate matching companies, that $70 gift could mean $140 for us here at Channel 9. If you see the name of your company on this list, call up. You can call at that $70 level. Channel 9 gets $140 because that corporation matches it, and you could get two T-shirts. You could have one for yourself, take one into your boss. You could tell your boss to smeg off and give him a Red Dwarf T-shirt. What a deal. Here in our studio today, we've got a really terrific group of volunteers, people from the Alpha Delta Kappa, teachers honorary there from the Lake Washington School District, and also people from the Victorian Guest House. And up in Vancouver at the Robson Square Media Center, we've got people from the Sons of Scotland Benevolent Society. These people have given up their afternoon and part of their evening to take your subscription pledge. So the least you can do is to go and make that call. You're supporting public television, you're getting a T-shirt, and you're just being involved in a pretty good operation all the way around. So pick the number at the bottom of your screen that applies to you and your area. Pick a category. Again, we hope it's that $70 subscription, family subscription category. Make the call now, and you'll really feel good that you did. Thank you.
I'm a little bit jealous that you and Ladia were standing over there modeling T-shirts together, Dave. I'm glad you're back with me. I don't know. What do you think? Which of us makes a better couple? Me and Dave, Dave and I, or Ladia and Dave, or Ladia and I, or Gary and Dave? You vote. Anyway, I happen to think at the moment that it's me and Dave. I think we look quite well together, and I can't resist a guy in a Red Dwarf T-shirt. So you know about this, right? You know that you can get one, too. Yours hopefully will have an arm coming out of it, unlike Dave's here. It's 100% cotton. I don't wear T-shirts if they're not 100% cotton. Neither does Dave. They just feel better. They're natural fabric. And I don't know. We're just going to sit here for a while and think about this while you call.
I'm sure by now you realize just how important your subscription is to Channel 9 and to the programming we have here. Let me remind you, if you call in and charge it on your credit card, It is going to save us a lot of money in postage, handling, fees, personnel, everything. It makes it just so much easier for us, and it makes it a little bit more convenient for you, too. Give us a call here right away. Support Red Dwarf. Your subscription call now lets us know that you really do like this program, and perhaps we can get it back for you again or something like it. So give us a call. Charge it. It makes it a lot easier for us to put more money towards the programming if you go on and put it on your credit card. Give us a call as soon as you can. If that's now, that's fantastic. And let us know that you like this type of programming. Think charge card when you do it. Thank you very much.
Sometimes there's some confusion about just where the income for KCTS comes from. A lot of people have misconceptions about where the money comes from, what amount comes from who, but the simple basic fact is that about 62% of the income here on KCTS programs that comes from you, 62%. There are some other sources, a little bit of money from CPB, from some corporations. Underwriting is about 4%. You'll notice that the Red Dwarf didn't have any underwriting credits. Nobody but you, the viewers, is bringing Red Dwarf to television today. Sometimes corporations do help support some programs, but certainly not this one. So if this is one that you particularly enjoy, it would behoove you to call and become a subscriber around this program today. Believe me, the people in our programming department do pay attention to what programs people do call and subscribe around, and then they plan to do more programming, purchase more programming like that in the future. So if you like Red Dwarf, it's important to call today, now. Thanks very much.
As we've mentioned before, if you were a subscriber to KCTS, you'd be receiving the KCTS magazine once a month, every month, for a year. Let me tell you something about that. The articles give you behind-the-scenes looks. You can see now that behind-the-scenes articles have been in KCTS magazine and are in the magazine at all times. Let me tell you something fantastic about this. KCTS magazine is the only place you're going to get our 24-hour schedule. The program listing highlights the way we write them are not written that way anywhere else. Our program descriptions, our future program descriptions, what we have to offer, especially to our subscribers, is always listed in KCTS magazine. So if you'll give us a call, let us know that you want to support us, you'll get your copy every year, every month. Thank you very much.
You know, Dave and I were at breakfast this morning, and he was telling me about a marathon, another marathon coming up in October that you might be interested in. He's not speaking to me at the moment because I got mad at Labia, and there's a whole thing going on, but I can tell you about it. In October, we're running a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Marathon. Aha, they say. It's not just Red Dwarf that we're going to see over and over, but Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, another big favorite here on Channel 9. So stay tuned for that. We'll be letting you know exactly when it is, especially if you have the Channel 9 program guide, the KCTS magazine, then you can find out for sure. And in the meantime, Dave and I are going to just kind of sit back and cuddle and watch another episode of Red Dwarf. Thanks for your support.
If you prefer to mail in your subscription now, here's how to do it. In Washington, mail your check to KCTS 9, 401 Mercer Street, Seattle, Washington, 98109. In British Columbia, the address is Pacific Coast Public Television Association, Box 430, Station A, Vancouver, BC, V6C 2N2.
Local production and broadcast for this evening is made possible by a grant from Greenbaum Home Furnishings, Bellevue, Washington. Nancy Wake is the most decorated woman of World War II. At 75 years of age, she talks about her daring escapades working for the French resistance. Her ability to evade capture caused the Gestapo to call her the White Mouse. Hear her inspiring story Monday, September 18th at 9:45.
Well, there you have the first 6 episodes of the Red Dwarf series. If you tune in tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock, you can see the next 6, the final 6. We hope that you'll join us again tomorrow, but right now we'd like to just take a moment and remind you that it's a subscription drive time here at KCTS, And if you're a fan of the Red Dwarf, now is the time to make that phone call. This is the last time today that we're going to give you a chance to get the Red Dwarf T-shirt. This is a special offer today and tomorrow only, but today, right now, if you call and subscribe at the $40 level, we'll be happy to send you out a Red Dwarf T-shirt. This is the only place you're going to be able to get this shirt. It's not available in stores, as they say. It's not available from the BBC, who did this series. It's an original Nemzik design, and you can get it here. This is extra large only. I've got one of these right here, modeled by my good friend Dave. And if you'd like to get this T-shirt, now is the time to call Dave and the Red Dwarf T-shirt. So go to the phone, pick the number in your area that applies to you. Tell them you want to be a subscriber today, and it's because we ran the Red Dwarf Marathon. Thanks very much.
Don't you think Dave and Gary make a cute couple? I do. I really do. Listen, I've got all kinds of people waiting here for a phone call. Bruce and Carol and Donna and Donna's got a call now. But Bruce, Carol, John don't have anything, and that means you can call them. Are you on the 800 numbers or the local? Oh, on the 800 numbers. So you're going to get one of these people if you call. Call us right now. You know, we talk about subscribing to Channel 9, and you're saying, what does that mean, subscribe to a TV station? Well, subscribing to a TV station is in a way like subscribing to a magazine. You can, except with your TV station, you can get it for free. Magazine, obviously, it's not going to come to your house unless you do subscribe. Channel 9 will come to you for free, so we're doing it on the honor system. You may not watch everything you see on Channel 9, but it doesn't matter. You don't read every single article you see in a magazine either. So you're subscribing to Channel 9 the same way you subscribe to a magazine. You're supporting the station. You're encouraging the programming that you're seeing. Right now, there's a lot of encouragement because the phones are ringing like crazy here in the studio and in Vancouver at the Robson Square Media Center, where we've got a whole room full of volunteers there, too. Your phone calls are appreciated. When you call, remember Dave and Gary modeling that T-shirt a minute ago. We'll send you a wonderful, wonderful Red Dwarf T-shirt. You can only get it today. This is the last time today. You can also get it tomorrow afternoon, but you can only get it here at Channel 9 with your subscription. It's the only way to get it. So we appreciate your calls. It's a delight hearing from you. It's wonderful to see that you've been enjoying the programming, because we have too. We're going to go over to who? Ladia. Ladia.
When you call those numbers and subscribe at the level that's right for you, think about charging it on your charge card, your MasterCard, your Visa, your American Express. We accept them all, and it makes it easier for you to do your charge. Let me tell you what it does for us. It saves us in postage, it saves us in paper, it saves us in pencils, it saves in all kinds of handling charges, and we can put that money we save towards more quality programming, the kind of programming that you expect to see when you look at Channel 9. Give us a call. Put it on your charge card. It's tax deductible. Our pledge volunteers here will ask you just exactly how much you want us to put on that card, and it really will make a lot of difference. Think about that extra little bit you're going to save us when you pull that charge card out and put it on there for your subscriber pledge. Go to your phones. Go there now. Give us a call here at Channel 9 and subscribe to us. Support this television programming that you watch. Thank you very much.
I'm always so fascinated at humor programs and the different reactions to people. Red Dwarf is a series that some people find so offensive, so immature, and for others, this is like the greatest thing on television. And that's what humor is about, that's what diversity is about, and it's also part of what public TV is about. Diversity. This is also the station where last night Bill Moyers had a show on about poetry. So we really try and have something for everybody, but for those of you who are fans of the Red Dwarf series, we brought it to you today because of phone calls and letters that we had, and we got these Red Dwarf T-shirts made up especially just for today. So again, if you're a big fan of this series and you want to be identified as a person with a weird sense of humor, the Red Dwarf fan, today is the last chance, now is the last chance today to get this. Remember, it only comes in extra large, it's all cotton, it's very hip, oversized, and if you want it, call right now and make a pledge of $40. We'll send you one shirt. If you subscribe at the $70 level, we'll send you two, but you have to do it today, now, to get it today. Red Dwarf T-shirts, what a deal. Thanks.
Ooh, Dave got tall. Listen, this is the KCTS magazine, and this is what you'll get every month as a Channel 9 subscriber. And this is in addition to our sending you a T-shirt or Over Washington gift or whatever you like when you, of the premiums that we have to offer when we call today. We'll send you an issue of the KCTS magazine every month. And if you had been getting this magazine up till now, maybe you have, maybe you haven't, you would have already seen a feature on Red Dwarf. You would have seen things on The Power of Myth, on Inside, oops, there's me, and a couple other people you know, on all kinds of series that you see here on Channel 9, plus things that are related to public television. We like to write, we don't write it, other people write it, but in the KCTS magazine you'll see articles about topics that relate to what we think public TV viewers want. There also is, of course, detailed scheduling in KCTS magazine, so you won't miss any of the shows, including the repeats of some of your favorite series. So we'll be sending you that along with your Channel 9 subscription. Let me repeat those phone numbers for you again. In Seattle, it's 728-9000. We're getting a lot of phone calls, so if you get a busy signal, by the way, just call in a couple of minutes and we aren't going anywhere, believe me. In Vancouver, BC, 683-9229, and toll-free number from either British Columbia or Washington State, 1-800-688-0900. You can reach us from anywhere where you're watching Channel 9, and believe me, we really do want to hear from you. So please call us now. We appreciate your support.
We're asking you to call in, and you might be wondering what happens when you do. Let me tell you, when you call into one of our wonderful volunteers that are here in the studio, they'll ask you your name, they'll ask you your address, they'll ask you at what level you choose to subscribe. If you want to get one of these premiums because you're subscribing at the $40 level for the Red Dwarf t-shirt or at the $70 level for 2 Red Dwarf t-shirts, be sure and mention that to them. They're going to ask you your phone number, and they're going to ask you if you're willing to put it on your credit card, because that does save so much money for us here that we can put towards those programs. So think about it. Now that you know what happens, go to the phone and try it out. It's fantastic. It's one of the things you can do to help support this programming that you watch on Channel 9. And I bet you watch quite a bit, more than you think about, and many times. Give us a call. Think about using your charge card. Our volunteers are here waiting for you. They'd like to take your call. They'd like to know who you are, and be sure you become one of our subscribers. Thank you. This is the end of the evening for us. We appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Oh, Dave, how I've missed you, but you're back. Thank you. You know, I want to mention that Dave's T-shirt was designed by Paula Nemzek, one of the people that works at Channel 9. She designed this unique shirt that we're now able to send you. Dave has been modeling it all evening, and I haven't dared put it on. I'm afraid I wouldn't do it justice, but you would do it justice. I could just imagine what you would look like in this. It's going to come to you in extra large, a great big T-shirt, gray with a gorgeous red logo, and we'll send it to you. Remember, this is the last time today, seriously, that we'll have the T-shirt. Tomorrow, yes, indeed, also with your subscription. Somebody behind me just called to cancel his subscription that he made earlier. He wants to do a bigger subscription. Hey, what a great idea. We are going back over to Gary now for one more word.
Well, again, just a reminder, if you want to see the next 6 episodes of The Red Dwarf, tomorrow at 3, get your gazpacho soup ready and sit down for 4 more hours of the fabulous Red Dwarf. And later tonight, coming up at 7 o'clock here, we have the National Audubon Society on grizzly bears, a great nature show. That's in about 15 minutes here, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. Pledge drives, subscription drives here at Channel 9 are only possible with the help of a lot of people, and I want to thank some of those people right now. Leila Gordman, a producer-reporter here at KCTS, was here all day, and we appreciate her being here. Also, Lydia Bailey, who's the Viewer Services representative here at Channel 9. Thank you guys for your time. And we want to thank the people from Greenbaum's Home Furniture who underwrote today's programming. And the volunteers here in the studio in Seattle were from Alpha Delta Kappa and from Victorian Guest House. And up in Vancouver, we have volunteers from the Sons of Scotland Benevolent Society. They were at the Robson Square Media Center, and we appreciate all their help. Also, the people at Rogers Cable 4, Classic Limousine Service, Regency Caterers, Salmon Rentals Limited, Imperial Parking, and Tele-AV Audio Services. Most of all, public television only works with you, so we really appreciate the people who took the time to subscribe today. And don't forget, tomorrow, more Red Dwarf at 3 o'clock. Thanks for watching.
If you prefer to mail in your subscription now, here's how to do it. In Washington, mail your check to KCTS 9, 401 Mercer Street, Seattle, Washington, 98109. In British Columbia, the address is Pacific Coast Public Television Association, Box 430, Station A, Vancouver, BC, V6C 2N2.
Local production and broadcast for this evening is made possible by a grant from Greenbaum Home Furnishings, Bellevue, Washington.
The new fall season on PBS. It's TV with a different point of view. Since the dawn of civilization, man has created to reproduce the world around him, to give shape to his visions, and to pass these images on to future generations. Now, a new series, Art of the Western World, illustrates mankind's progress from the classical traditions of Greece and Rome.
That legacy lies in the realm of architecture, civil engineering, building, town planning. These were the Roman arts par excellence.
To the riches of the Renaissance, through the Baroque era.
It was a style ideally suited to expressing the interworkings of heavenly and earthly rule.
To the modern masters of the 20th century.
There was one city which was viewed as the preeminent center of modernism. And there was one artist working in this city during those years who is still for us the modern artist. He is Picasso, the city, Paris.
Witness man's progress in painting, sculpture, and architecture as public television takes you on a 9-week journey through the art of the Western world. Visit the world's most remote and exotic corners on Travels. Retrace Marco Polo's ancient Silk Route with financial maverick Jim Rogers as he takes you on the long ride through China. See capitalism collide with Chinese communism.
I guess I'm everything China isn't. I feel that people should have complete personal, economic, and social freedom. China's always been hostile to such expressions of individualism.
He explores everything from marriage to medical care, Chinese style.
I thought maybe they'd give me a massage or something. Little did I know what was in store. Little did I know. And I gotta tell you, it worked.
There's even time for some high finance.
I hope we all get rich together. Thank you.
From Shanghai to Pakistan, he discovers the perfect adventure. Join the long ride for a unique look and understanding of the Chinese. Then, relive another famous journey, one most people only dream of, the voyage of the Mare Ella. Lorenzo Ricciardi longed to experience the thrill of Sinbad's voyages.
I'm sure I'm going to Arabia.
In an authentic dhow boat, a design that dates back to the time of Christ, Lorenzo and his wife Mirella set sail along the ancient trade routes of the Persian Gulf.
Where do they really come from? And what are their voyages like?
See this mythical adventure become a reality on the voyage of the Mare Ella. Then, 2,300 miles up the Amazon, in the heart of the Peruvian jungle, lies an ancient city, shrouded in mystery.
Well, the rest of Peru, I think, regards Iquitos still as something closer to fiction than to reality.
Iquitos was secluded from the rest of the world until rubber was discovered 100 years ago. Centuries of isolation have created a culture and society like no other on Earth.
The central figure in their community remains the witch doctor, or herbal medicine man, who combines the hallucinogenic plants of the Amazon with pure tobacco to cast his shamanic spells.
Spells that some believe allow him to travel in time and space. Discover Iquitos, this exotic city known as the Venice of the Amazon. Then, join television journalist Michael Wood as he sets off on Darshan, an Indian journey. Here, he looks for the answers to life's universal questions.
In asking questions of India, we may perhaps learn something about ourselves, too. This is only an impression, only one Westerner's journey, an outsider's point of view. I simply went to see.
Many people are drawn to India, looking for illumination, searching for the wisdom of the East. And it all begins at the Mother Ganges, where people wash away their sins. Meet gurus, hippies, and holy men seeking eternal truth.
Looking at it through Western eyes, it's easy to think that this is a society trapped in the past, that here religion really is the opium of the people, a people confounded by the stresses of the modern world, finding comfort in dreams.
With a culture that spans 5,000 years, a population of 800 million and 1,500 languages, lifestyles are as varied as the people.
You eat with your hands, of course, for as the Tamils say, eating with knives and forks is like making love through an interpreter.
Travel through this complex world of ritual and mystery on Darshan, an Indian journey. A new adventure awaits at each destination this season on Travels. Louis Lapham hosts a brand new 6-part series on American power. What does the rest of the world see when they look at America?
With the victory of World War II, America apparently inherited the earth. Certainly it was the richest country in the world, possessed of skills, machinery, the atomic bomb.
But much of Europe lay in ruin. Devastated by the war and in an economic crisis, America was her only hope.
I think we can afford what we need to spend to keep our freedom.
The scope and complexity of the Marshall Plan would change the course of European history, even more than the war itself.
Here was the United States accepting a responsibility for the economic welfare and subsequently for the defense of Europe that continues to this day.
How did America gain, maintain, and enforce this power? And what is the role of the United States as the guardian of European borders?
In a series of 6 television programs, I expect to put those questions to our friends as well as our enemies. At the end of a century that has been America's own, what have we learned about the meaning and purpose of American power?
Then, join Bill Moyers for his new series, The Public Mind. He will examine the different sources of information that bombard the public daily.
When was the last time somebody told you an untruth? The check is in the mail. This won't hurt a bit. We're going to balance the budget. The truth about lying tells us something about why our democracy is less and less able to deal with reality. How do we solve problems we don't even recognize? In a 4-part series, I'll be looking at the gap between image and reality in news, politics, in advertising, and in business. We'll consider how public opinion is sampled, tested, and manipulated, and we'll ask if the denial of reality is a terminal disease in the body politic. Join me for The Public Mind.
Bill Moyers also examines the power of the word in a new 6-part series.
Poetry differs from the other arts precisely because poetry uses the grubby, ordinary language that we use for everything else as it's needed.
This series welcomes viewers into a unique realm of our language, poetry. Experience its power to capture the imagination, touch the human spirit, and enrich life. Find out how ordinary language is transformed into poetry.
One of the things that people forget when they're starting to write poetry is that poetry can be fun, that you can have fun with the language.
And look at the relationship between the poet and a live audience.
And this universal poem is called Homage to My Hips. These hips are big hips. They need space to move around in. They don't fit into little petty things.
Explore the world of poetry with Bill Moyers, the poets, the images, and the power of the word.
Funding for Over Washington, an aerial celebration of the Washington State Centennial, is provided by Seafirst Bank.
This is Spokane, Washington, a thriving metropolis and the state's second-largest city. It's also known as the capital of the Inland Empire, the financial, trade, and cultural center of a region that encompasses all of eastern Washington, as well as parts of Idaho and Montana. Spokane, which today boasts a population of about 350,000, was originally settled along the banks of the Spokane River in the mid-1800s by a handful of hardy adventurers, but its growth was painfully slow. By the 1880s, when the development of other Northwest towns was well underway, Spokane could barely count 300 residents. It wasn't that the region was uncharted or inaccessible. The sweeping scablands of the Columbia Plateau that nearly encircled Spokane had been crisscrossed by fur traders and missionaries. The same was true of the region's scattered pine forests, and explorers had charted the course of the Spokane River up to the point where it merged with the Columbia. But few found any reason to settle in this remote and isolated area. It was the discovery of gold in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, just 30 miles east of Spokane, that catapulted the town into a spiral of rapid-fire development. Hopeful miners, as well as entrepreneurs of all sorts, flooded into Spokane, all nurturing dreams of instant wealth. By the 1890s, the town's population had surged to over 20,000 people, and it was a time of frantic activity. Local merchants became the outfitters for the steady stream of miners heading to Idaho. Shops, hotels, and private homes proliferated. Banks were reporting deposits of more than $2 million. This newfound prosperity was cinched when a small railroad was completed that provided a quick and direct route between the mines and Spokane. The rail ensured that most of the traffic heading to or from the mines would pass through town. Other railroad lines were quick to follow suit, and Spokane was on its way to becoming the transportation center of the Inland Empire. By the turn of the century, Spokane had the look and feel of a growing metropolis and had taken on a new smartness. And it was not shy about advertising its attributes. Indeed, the local paper bragged, refined, intellectual, and energetic, the people that have taken up their homes in this charming wonderland would add luster to the most cultivated court of the period. The city never looked back. Over the course of the 20th century, the seeds of prosperity planted by the mines and railroads have grown and diversified. Today, Spokane combines the sophistication of a big city with the graces of a small town, the jewel of the Inland Empire.
Over Washington is made possible by a grant from Seafirst Bank. Sponsorship of this and other programs is another way Seafirst is helping people all over Washington. Over Washington is available in a stunning pictorial book and a special 1-hour home music video. To order your copies, call 1-800-937-5387.